Welcome back to another Film Geek Movie Spotlight. Today I'm talking about the 2000 film Love and Basketball.
Todo el año, con ofensa y defensa. Le vamos a dar la pelota a Mónica para que nos dé 30 puntos. Así que, ¿qué decimos? ¡Para la lucha!
¡La lucha!
¡La lucha!
¡La lucha!
¡Prepárense! ¡Listos!
Louisa, what'd he say?
He said to give the ball to you.
Love and Basketball is written and directed by Gina Prince Bythewood, and it's starring Omar Epps and Sana Lathan. Love and Basketball tells the story of two lifelong friends and their relationship with each other and their relationship with the sport basketball. When Prince Bythewood was writing the semi-autobiographical script, she wanted it to be the Harry Met Sally for African Americans. She also gives producer Spike Lee credit for enabling the production of the film and the opportunity to direct her own script. Spike Lee felt the female lead should have believable basketball skills, and so did the director. She said in an interview about her casting, "I saw over 700 people for the part. Actors, ball players, people who had never acted before in their life, and it finally came down to Sana Lathan and Naisha Butler, a star player at Georgia Tech and 1999 Atlantic Coast Conference Rookie of the Year. I put Sana with a basketball coach for 2 months and Naisha with an acting coach." In an interview with the Los Angeles Times, Sana Lathan said her basketball tryout was terrible because she had never played basketball before. "It was so embarrassing," she said, "because literally I didn't know how to dribble. I didn't know how to hold the ball, but I'm proud of how it looks in the movie, and I had no idea I would be able to do it." Love and Basketball was released April 21st, 2000, and it grossed just a little over $27 million on an estimated $20 million budget, so the film wasn't a massive financial success. However, the critics really enjoyed this film, and it's sitting on Rotten Tomatoes with a critic score of 85% and an audience score of 95%. So what do I like about this movie? Okay guys, full disclaimer, I really enjoy sports films, sports-oriented films, sports-themed films, whatever. It is an absolute guilty pleasure of mine. So I may be a little bit on the bias side with this film, but this movie is a lot different than your general sports film because this tells the story of two people's relationship with each other plus their relationship with the sport basketball and what it means to them. And you know, the story is outstanding. It really keeps you intrigued on how this relationship between the two of them grows and flourishes throughout most of their life. Like, this story starts when they are 11 years old and it follows them all the way into adulthood. So it does have a really complete story to it. And that brings me to the acting. The acting in this movie is outstanding. Our lead actors, Omar Epps and Sana Lathan, are outstanding together. Their chemistry is great. You really get a sense that these two have known each other for most of their lives, and they can pretty much finish each other's sandwiches. If you know the joke, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, the chemistry between the characters are great. The acting is outstanding. The story is really good and keeps you intrigued. And that brings me to another thing, and that is the basketball sequences. Because, yeah, it's not just a romance story. There's some basketball in this movie, too. And the basketball looks outstanding. Now, guys, I'm not actually a basketball fan. I really don't think I've sat down and watched a full basketball game. We don't have a basketball team here in Kansas City. We did way back in the day. I think it was the Kings back in the 80s. I mean, it was very vaguely in my memory did we have a basketball team. So, you know, no hometown team. I never really was exposed to it. However, the sequences in this film where they show basketball are filmed outstanding. I love it so much. It's like you're down in the court with the players while it's going on. And then it will take out and show you the entire court so you can see everything that's going on and then bring you back into some more intimate shots of our lead characters or just the action that's unfolding in the court. I really enjoy those scenes in this film. So yes, if this is something that sounds like it is up your alley, it is a sports film, but not your typical typical sports film because it's a romantic film, then this film is for you. You can find it streaming right now if you are a member on HBO Max. You can also rent this movie on YouTube, Redbox, and Vudu. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.